Hello everyone, this is Blade, and in today's video I will explain the basics on how to track the enemy jungler. This is a really important topic since if you know where the jungler will go, you can decide what lane you will attack, or you can even set a trap for the enemy jungler. That being said, let's get into the video. There are a lot of paths the enemy jungler can take, but in this video we will go to the most used ones. There are two main jungler paths. The first one is to path top, the second one is to path bot. Now what do I mean when I say path top? It simply means if the jungler finishes all his camps, he will end up in top lane. For example, if the enemy jungler starts red, he is most likely will go Krugs, then Raptors, then Wolves, then to his blue, and lastly his Gromp. So he will be next to top lane. This means, in this example, the enemy top lane is their strong side, because the enemy jungler will most likely gank top. Opposite thing can happen too. If the enemy jungler starts to path bot, in this example if he starts blue, he will end up next to bot lane when he finishes all his camps, and their bot lane will be their strong side. The enemy jungler will decide what lane to gank before the game even starts. So now we know how generally the junglers path. The question is how to track them. It is simple, just ward the Raptors at 1 minute and 25 seconds at the start of the game, so you can see where did the enemy jungler path. If we see him on Raptors at the start of the second minute, that means he started red and just finished Krugs and he's pathing top lane. However, if you spot him with blue buff at Raptors at the end of the second minute or the start of the third minute, that means he's pathing bot lane and he started blue. The second question is, what are we going to do about it as a Talon? First, if both your jungler and enemy jungler have the same pathing, meaning if both junglers pathing top or both pathing bot, that means they will most likely fight for the scuttle in the river. This is where you come in. I want you to push the 5th wave and then decide whether you want to recall or help your jungler. If you are low at health, ping your jungler that you cannot fight for the scuttle. However, if you can fight, just set up a trap in the river and kill the enemy jungler. What if both junglers did not start with the same path? Well, after pushing the 5th wave, you can either recall if you're low at health, or counter gank the enemy jungler. In most cases, I recommend you recall and ping your laners that the enemy jungler will gank you. Please remember that most junglers have this kind of pathing, but not all of them. For example, Shaco. Shaco usually starts with Raptors, then red, then Krugs, and then he ganks bot lane. He can also take red and immediately gank mid lane. This all depends on the enemy Shaco. However, warding Raptors at 1 minute and 25 seconds can warn you if Shaco going to cheese gank mid lane at level 2. Lee Sin is also another example. You will almost never see Lee Sin full clear his whole jungle. He most likely will go red, wolves, then blue, and then ganks top lane. The point is, junglers have different pathing, and the only way to know how they did path is by warding or from a lot of experience and prediction. That's it for today's video. It's just a small introduction on how to track enemy junglers. I hope you learned something today. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. Take care, everyone.